Oops. Hang on. Time out. There we go. Welcome to, I think it's 6. I counted. 6 drum intros every drummer should know. And the reason why I have these is because when we used to do shows years ago, my technique was crap, which it still is. But, you know, at like sound checks, guys would be up there, they'd be like, I mean, they couldn't, when this bands finally started playing, they couldn't keep time to save their lives, but they get up there beating with buzzers, it was like, you know, they'd be doing all the gad, whackle stuff, like, and at sound checks, so they were all, you know, like, boing, 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 and I didn't have anything, you know what I mean? I'd get up there and kind of be like, so what I'd do is sometimes I'd play, like, the intro to the Crunge, or something like that, and all the guys would be like, hey, man, can you teach me how to do that? So that's how I tried to keep the cred in my head. Anyway, 6 or 7 drum intros everyone should know. Of course, I'll give you 2 Zeppelin ones. Obviously, there's the... and you can look at that on my other videos. I have the intro to that. Crunge. And you look at my other videos, and there's that. Okay. And then there's Walk This Way. Aerosmith, of course. Of course, it doesn't go on that long in the recording, but... So everybody should know that one. And then there's Steve Miller. Which, by the way, I think it could be played a couple different ways. So you can give it just the left hand. Sorry. Or the... Alright. And then Steve Miller... You know what I gotta do? Hang on. I might need a shoe to play them. Well, anyway, it's hard for me to play this one on this pedal without my shoes on. I'll try it again. Frickin' shoe. What's going on here? I need a shoe. Can I have a shoe? Give me a shoe. I need a shoe. Where's a shoe? Give me a shoe. I need a shoe. I need a shoe, I need a shoe. I need a shoe, I need a shoe. Give me a frickin' shoe. Alright, we're going to use the boot from the video that I did that one time with the boot. Alright, bear with me, people. I know you're going to be like, hey, this guy, I paid good money to watch this video and you're wasting my time. Shut up, genius. God. Alright. Hang on, doggy. You'll get washed in no time. Alright, hang on. Okay. And technically on that one, there's more of an accent on the... It's like... Which is harder for me. I normally don't put that last accent on. it's not. I don't think this is the one from the other video. It's a little tight. All right. And then, oh yeah, Gad's 50 Ways. That might be a little slower. Anyway, Gad 50 Ways. Now, and then here's the surprise one. Hang on. Sorry, that was a little sloppy. This is my first chance I've had to play the drums for about 5 weeks because we had the flu go through the house. My wife got sick for like a week, then Mimi got sick, my daughter got sick for a week, then I got sick, and then my daughter got her tonsils out. Now my family's out today at a movie, so I got a chance to play the drums. So we got some pent-up stuff. And then finally, that one's going to be a surprise. I'm not going to tell you what song that one just was. A lot of guys will know it. I mean, albeit I didn't play it all that hot. But anyway, so right now, yeah. Now that one is a drum intro from a Police song that's Murder by Numbers. Now technically what it does, they sort of clipped it early, but it's just, so as it goes on normally it goes, I think it goes. This is a video I made just because I think there grooves every drummer should know. But I have good news. There's a guy coming in. He's coming in. Actually, I think he might actually be in the United States now. But he's from England, and he was friends. I think. Well, I don't know if Mick Hinton's still alive, but he was a friend of John Bonham's roadie, Mick Hinton. And he actually had a chance. He went in the studio a couple times with Zeppelin. I mean, like briefly, like popped in and popped out. I think when they were recording, like. One of the, like maybe Zeppelin 3, or he said he went into Olympic Studios. He said they drove to Munich, and when they were doing a little bit of Presence, and then he said, I can't remember if he said when they were doing, maybe he just said they were working. I think they were just rehearsing, and maybe Emerson, Lake and Palmer Studio. Anyway, this is going to be pretty cool because he is apparently selling some drum gear to a famous drummer who's also a collector, who's a huge Zeppelin fan. And he has one of Bonham's snare drums, a 6.5x14 Superphonic. He's got some signed drum heads and some drumsticks. And he said something else. Bonham's coat, or he says like a coat or a tour shirt or something. Anyway, this guy apparently heard my CD. I don't even know if I have any here. The Greatest Hits CD. Well, you know what, here I am. I don't have any Greatest Hits CDs. Well, anyway, it's Terry Keating Greatest Hits, which is my CD. I wrote all the songs myself. And so I wrote these tunes, and hey, I'm going to get one. I'm going to go show you one and see what they look like. This is what a Greatest Hits CD looks like. Terry Keating Greatest Hits. As I dig through all my stuff. Terry Keating Greatest Hits. Alright. Don't go away. this is what it looks like. You buy it on Amazon. You can buy it on, if you type in Terry Keating Greatest Hits online, you'll find it. Anyway, and you can also buy the individual songs for download of the album. Anyway, but apparently, like, his daughter, I guess, was playing one of the songs, and he liked it. And so he looked at the sleeve, and in there I wrote Bonzolium, kind of as a joke. And he typed it into Google, and up came my drum channel, which is serendipitous. So he's like, wow, so he liked the videos and stuff. Anyway, he sent me an email via YouTube and said that he was coming to the States and who he was. And so, of course, I didn't believe him. And then he called and we talked a couple times. Anyway, he's going to come in. I'm going to make a video. On hhis way, he's going to hang out here for a while. He might even be meeting the guy here, but he's got this snare drum, some signed drum heads, some sticks. And we're going to try and shoot an interview with him, which would be nice. So he was telling me some stories and stuff, and I mean nothing crazy because it's not like he was friends with the Zeppelin guys. But he said Bonham was a nice guy, and anyways. But I'll have the interview with him. I think he's coming in this week, so I'm really excited about it. It'll be crazy. So that should be nice. Anyway, I hope. Anyways, a couple drum grooves every drummer should know. Sorry if I played a couple of them poorly, but gotta get on that. Happy New Year.